I was going there.
Recording. Alright, guys, the meeting's being recorded.
I wanted something nice, you know, not dull.
All right, we are live on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, no, you should stop talking about that.
I will have to find out how to make it where it says EDC meeting. Right now, we're live as Kouts Town Hall instead of EDC.
And that's where we are.
But yes, we are live at this point. So if somebody's watching, they are viewing this right now. So,
Everybody.
I'd like to call this meeting of the EDC, August 14th, 2025, to order, please. Try to stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Linda Vaughn,
Here?
Joe Stryker, here. Stephanie Howard, here. Paul Forrester.
Here.
Oh my God, help me.
Trouble here.
Trouble? Kelsey, you're on here. I don't know why. And I'm here, of course. I always get stuck in her. I don't know what it is.
Sure. Everybody has a copy of the last minutes, which were from June 10th, because we didn't have a meeting last month. Are there any questions, additions, omissions?
The date on here is wrong, it should be 12, but that's not good.
June 12th is correct. And
Yeah,
the
on
top
our
should
agenda, I
say-
put.
Probably
The top should say June 12th as well. Now, today's August 14th.
Yeah, it's the agenda for August 14th.
No, I'm talking about the minutes.
I got June 12th on the minutes. Right here.
I mean, up here.
The heading?
Tomatoes, tomatoes. I motion to approve the minutes from June 12th, 2025.
I have a motion. Do I hear a second?
I second
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
it. Aye.
So moved. Thank you. Under new business, we have member appointments.
We need to select another, or the vice president, the president, and all that stuff for the E EDC.
So because this is only my first time doing these reappointments, do you currently, then he would not currently remain in the president role, and then you were in?
Their members are nominated to, like, somebody can nominate anybody to be the president, and then it's voted on. Same thing with the vice president and all that stuff.
Okay, so I would like to nominate Bob Forster to remain in the president role.
We have a nomination. Do we have a second?
A second?
Here it is.
Are there
It's official.
any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? If not, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Just me? No. Thank you very much. Do we have any nominations for vice president?
Is anybody interested in it?
I would be,
Samantha, are you interested?
yeah, I would be interested.
Okay.
Do we have a second?
A second.
Are there any other nominations for vice president? Are there any more nominations for vice president? If not, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations. Next position to be filled is secretary.
Yep.
Do we have any nominations for secretary?
Nominate Susie to be the secretary.
We have a nomination. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Do we have any more nominations? Do we have any more nominations for secretary? If not, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations. Cameras at Drazer.
Okay. We had Permar come out. We have 3 in front of us. The one for 8,000, no, hold on, no razors here. The one for 7,200 is for, we have to upgrade the server at the park because we're going to be adding new cameras and everything once that walking track is done. And the walking track's supposed to be started this month.
There you go. There's my answer.
And then to be set up so when we do have the cameras installed, it can carry it. The server's been upgraded, all of that, the new camera and everything. So the total's gonna be 7,200. Now, there is a monthly recurring fee for that, and it's to monitor, so if something happens to one of the cameras, there's an alert that, hey, the camera's down, it needs to be repaired. I did call Permar and talk to them about the recurring fee and asked them if we could get a discount if we paid yearly. They said they would give us a 10% discount, so it's gonna save us quite a bit of money. I think like $153, $154, somewhere around there a year for that. So we have that quote.
If the camera is damaged, who pays for the replacement?
We would have to pay for it, but as long as we've had cameras from them, I think one time we've only had to do something to a camera in all these years.
Are
So-
those cameras guaranteed?
There's a warranty on them for so long, I'm not sure exactly what it is. Usually it's a year, and then after that we would be responsible for replacing a camera. But they have a maintenance, but then it's $167 a month, and that takes care of all it. But like I said, we've never had a problem with these cameras breaking.
Did they give a quote for a service call if they had to come out?
I did not ask.
Because $167 a month for possibly doing nothing,
Yeah, and that would be on top of the $128.
that's a regular subscription.
Yeah.
That's for monitoring?
They are able to, with my understanding that anything it records in good quality, because we have had instances out in the park and different places where those cameras came in really handy. So the screen and the images is going to be a lot clearer than what they were before. So there's that one. But yeah, that's what I said, that's what I have on that one. And then we also have cameras here because we're updating to the OpenEye server, which is what all of them are going to be updated to. We're going to have new cameras, if it's approved, put on the maintenance building at Town Hall, because that's going to need to be taken care of. We also are going to have cameras, I'm sorry, maintenance building isn't Town Hall, it's over there. Cameras here at Town Hall, we're going to have it to where it's also facing Pensy Park, because right now we don't have any cameras facing Pensy. And we're also going to have cameras on all the doors that the police enter, because there's no security back there. If something happens, nothing's recorded to, protect anybody. And I believe we're going to have a camera facing more out that way, because we have had incidences where we couldn't get some information that needed to be gotten because of a direction a vehicle was traveling. So that will cover that too. And that one is a little bit more. It's $8,350 for the town hall. The maintenance building is $7,995. And the 10% discount applies to all 3 of these bids. So it's not just for the town or for the Drazer Park.
We're asking to do
I
all
don't see
3 of these together.
Oh, here.
I didn't add them up because they all have to be approved separately.
There are 4 bids?
But we were
There's
at,
3 bids.
but I was just waiting.
Did I not take out?
We've got 4.
We got 4, I'm sorry.
So
One of
take
them
the
should have been
6
those, and Laura gave me 4, and when I talked to Permar, one of them got pulled.
Which one is
Which
that?
one?
Well, the ones that you should have are 7,200, 8,350, and 79.95.
So 63.95.
I'm sorry, that's on me, I didn't fill it out.
Okay.
So in total, if we were to approve all 3 of these, it'd be about $24,000. That's what we're looking at.
And that's the exact total?
$23,545 is what it adds up to.
Okay.
Can I ask why the police department isn't paying for cameras that benefit the police department, like the outdoor
Well,
cameras?
it just doesn't
and-
benefit the police department, it benefits anybody that enters into the building. The police funds really aren't where they should be to be able to add that extra expense for them to do it. And it also protects anybody, townspeople, anybody that would be walking back,
Okay.
behind the buildings. I know there's a lot of people that do shortcuts and stuff back there too.
I'm just trying to lower
Yeah, no, I understand that.
from us.
Sure.
Like, we don't have to approve them, but I wanted to present it to.
Have there been any other quotes?
No,
For
because
this?
Permar is who we currently have right now, and if we were to go with somebody else, then it possibly could not be the quality. And if they have to update the servers, it's not gonna stick with Permar's.
So you're happy, the town is happy with the service and the equipment?
Yeah,
that
they've
we've
been
gotten
very
from
easy to
them?
work with. They've always taken care of anything we've ever, had problems with. Like I said, we've never had problems, but maybe one time in all these years that I've worked here with a camera.
Where do we get the funds for all of these? 'Cause
That is all in our general. That is part of the funding, the money that comes from the taxes.
We have
Every year
money
that
in
the
there.
EDC gets this, yeah.
Okay.
Is there any impact on our electrical bill with any of this?
I'm not sure. I'm sure there might be a small.
But nothing significant, that's all?
No. And I spoke to Lori about the EDC possibly being able to handle the reoccurring fee too, so the park wouldn't handle that. Wouldn't have to be
I wasn't as
responsible.
much worried about the park as, no, that's fine.
Yeah, I can speak to Lori and see what the electric bill is at Drazer, but I don't believe it's very much for,
No, I'm not
Really
worried about
cameras.
that, yeah.
The services summary, the subscription of 128 and then the 167 maintenance, is that included in the 7,200?
no, this
So-
because it's a subscription fee.
7,200 is just the equipment,
Yes, and all the, taking care of putting everything,
installation and that?
Yeah.
Okay.
um, but
So-
like I said, the recurring subscription fee is something that has to be done in order to,
For all three of them?
yeah, each one has a subscription fee. But we will get a discount of 10% if we pay it all in one lump sum once a year. And that'll be a reoccurring thing, it's not just for this year. And I made him give it to me in writing, so we have it.
So there won't be any monthly maintenance fees on either of the three projects?
No, just the recurring subscription fee.
Okay, on each of them? Okay.
And the park is more because it has a lot more cameras.
I motion to approve. Can I approve all three, or do I have to do it individually?
Can I have one
You
more
can
question?
do it all, go ahead.
Are you able, as the police department, to tap into any of this?
Yes, we can access the Drazer Park cameras. I am not sure if we have access to the town hall cameras here, but
You're supposed to be able to.
we can access the Drazer Park cameras from, whether it be our laptops in the patrol vehicles or whether we're sitting here on station, yes. And we can view them live or even go back and view a past incident, which I myself have done while doing an investigation, of a crime or something that happened at Drazer Park, yes.
Okay. That's it for me, I just want to know if they were hooked in.
Oh, no, that's fine. No, you would have to approve each one separately.
Okay, so, motion, do I have to do it by like the quote number, or do you have a specific way you want to do
Quote
it?
numbers are all the
All the
same.
quote numbers
They're
are
all
the
the same,
same.
sorry.
Up there at the top is Drazer Park Town Hall and then the maintenance
I'll
building.
motion to approve the Kouts maintenance building camera system,
And the total.
total of $7,995.
Do I hear a second on the bid for the open eye server with the new cameras for $79.95?
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions? If not, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I'll motion to approve the cameras for the Kouts Drazer Park, total of $7,200.
We have a motion to accept the bid of $7,200. Do we have a second, please?
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second for $7,200. Any questions? All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Thank you.
Motion to approve the cameras at Kouts Town Hall, total of $8,350.
Again, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to pay $8,350 for the OpenEye server and the new cameras. Any questions? If not, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Okay.
What's the installation time?
As soon as we contact him tomorrow, he said he'd be pretty much out to do it next week, from my understanding. Unless something happens with their scheduling.
Okay. Fans for the park garage.
Yes. Okay, once the heat and everything gets put in NIPSCO gets the gas ran to the furnace, the fans basically are to circulate the heat, so Orville can keep it at 50 degrees or whatever, and the fan's going to keep the heat circulated in the building. Otherwise, it's just going to not do its job, because he's going to be having that truck installed in, or parked in there. It has to be remained in a heated garage above a certain temperature in the winter. I don't know if it's a diesel or what it is.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't have a diesel, so I don't know a whole lot about them. But that's what the fans are. He's got 3 60-inch wide, 4-speed, reversible industrial ceiling fans. They're going to be, tells you on here where they're going to be mounted, they're going to be wired into the existing amps. Let's see.
Again, did we have another bid on this?
No, Orville went with Sandberg. He did try contacting Ellis, and Ellis did not respond. Sandberg Electric is local to the town, so he tried to keep the work too local. So we only have the one bid, because like I said, Ellis did not respond. And for the fans to get installed is $3,950.
And is this approved by Orville? Is
Yes,
this
Orville met with
what
them.
he said he needs
Mhm.
in there? Okay. Any questions from anybody on the fans for the maintenance building?
He wrote a question on here, if 2 ceiling fans to be installed instead of 3, they'd be reduced. Does he need 2 or does he need 3?
He wants 3. So if we didn't do 3, it would be up $650.
So his truck would still be fine if there were just 2.
I'm sorry?
Would the vehicle still be fine if there were 2?
I can call both of them.
Okay.
Would you like me to?
No, I would assume that it'd be fine with 2 ceiling fans and the truck would be fine. If it's giving me an option. I might take it.
All I know is Orville said, here's my bid for the fans.
Okay. That's all right.
But I'm more than happy to buy, ask him if you would like me to. I can give him a call.
Well, it's a $650 difference.
Yeah, it's reduced by adding that third fan.
Yeah.
Wait, there's 2 to go. Sorry.
I kind of feel like these are the kind of things, I mean, you could call them to ask them, but that down the road, when it doesn't work well, and you're wondering why, it's because you never got the third fan. You know what I mean? You know, you're like, oh, I'm such a...
He gave us an out, but I'm just saying, if you don't do 3, 2 would be fine.
I know, why did you do that? Because the frugal
Throwing it out there, I know.
Exactly. I don't need that third one. I guess it would
Come
be
tonight.
Well, but his wife just had knee replacement, so
Oh,
today's was her first therapy day, and then he's taking care of her.
All she's doing is sitting down. She's not up dancing.
She had surgery yesterday.
This is on the internet forever.
Oh, no.
Orville's better watching it.
Yeah, and now he's gonna request 4 fans.
Orville, give us a call.
Just 3 fans.
It sounds to me like they recommended 3, but you could get away with 2, you know?
I'm guessing, yes,
Yeah, but if we don't put in the 3 and we have to go put another one in later.
Yeah, it should be more.
Not only the
If he's
fan,
like, oh, it just isn't enough, you know?
but then it'd be an
That's how I feel.
additional installation cost and
You know.
everything.
Okay.
We have the money to cover this, of course. I'll accept the motion to accept this bid for the 3 fans for the storage barn.
I'll second that. Oh, wait.
Somebody's got a
motion.
Sorry, it won't be Stephanie, that's for sure.
Just saying, we keep our fans off.
Do I have a motion?
I motion to accept this bid for $3,950 for 3 fans from Sandberg Electric.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
If there are no more questions, all in favor of giving Sandberg Electric the job for $3,950 for 3 60-inch white 4-speed reversible industrial ceiling fans, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Thank you.
Okay, now the third one is just something Orville wants, for the park. He would like to have the flagpole lit up at night.
$4,000? How about a solar?
Yeah. Is there any power over there? Plug in something?
Hold the flashlight.
I mean, aren't you legally supposed to have light?
You're supposed to, I don't know
Have
if
your
it's for the wall,
flag.
not proper flag etiquette.
Yeah. I think
So you're supposed to have a light on it, yes.
Or take it down.
What's the reason for the flag?
You have
What's
to
the
have
reason for
somebody
the
be
light?
done and hold it.
Is my first question. And the second question is, aren't there lights being installed on the walking pad already? Is that sufficient enough?
Well, the lights for the walking path, we haven't even got bids for.
Oh,
That won't
I thought that was all together. I'm
Those won't
sorry.
happen until probably next year, probably.
The walking path has to be put in, and after it's put in, then the company will come out and see exactly where we want them, where it would be best,
Okay.
and then we'll get a price from them on that.
Okay.
I don't know what the funds will be like by the time the track's paid for, we gotta meet and see what those are. And if we have them, we can do the lights, if not, we can take what we have in our budget and save it at the end of the year for the lights, so we don't lose that money.
Right.
It can be earmarked to get those in, but we won't know until,
Until then.
Has Orville given a guesstimate as to what this costs?
the flagpole light,
Yeah, there's a-
$4,150.
I didn't-
I'm sorry, I'm not feeling that one right now. I feel
What?
like that's
Yeah.
just,
Floodlight to be fed from existing 120-volt circuitry at the pavilion,
Oh, this one.
picnic pavilion.
He would be
So
trying to
run it
mail
from
to the
today?
electrical box at the pavilion.
Okay, but that seems like a lot of money. I can't remember how far the flag is from that
I don't-
pavilion.
you probably have to burrow or something.
Yeah, they'll have to bury it.
And then I'm also thinking, you know, what about people who live around there? You know, how bright is this floodlight?
Well, it's gonna be on the bottom, shining up.
Yeah.
It says it's at dusk to dawn.
Still, it's gonna illuminate the area.
That just seems like a
The lights are on
lot
at the
of
park
money.
though at night too though.
What's that?
The lights are on at the park though at night, like
Oh, yeah.
around like the basketball
That's
courts
true.
and stuff, so I mean, they're probably used to it at this point.
Yeah, it'll be at the base of the flagpole, and it'll be, of course, facing up. Like I said, this is something Orville would like. If you want me to talk to him about getting another quote on it, or if you don't think,
I mean, we didn't
We don't
even
think that,
pay money to do the lights on the signs, you know? And we're gonna pay $4,150 for that? I'm not feeling this one.
And I want Christmas lights outside on those lights before we do the flagpole.
well, and
so.
that's something else.
My concern would also be if this is going to be ground level, are we going to have a problem with it getting bumped, broken,
Yeah,
we have to
yeah.
replace?
Children
Not sure.
kicking it.
Yeah.
We can table this until we can get more information on it, maybe a different system.
Because I love his idea, it needs to
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
light. I didn't know that there wasn't one, to be honest.
And, you know, we have solar on the signs, and that works pretty good.
Yeah, that seems to be working out really well on this.
The one on our flag at home, it's a solar, so it hangs off of it, and we need a new one. It's kind of faded now, you know, it's not working as good. It's about 8 years old. So we need a new one, but it did illuminate pretty good.
The solar lights, the illumination doesn't need to be on the ground. I mean, it can be mounted up on the pole
Oh,
above,
so it can't be
so it can't be
harmed by
tampered
kids or
with
something.
This
easily.
is, yeah, it's not on the ground, it's on the pole.
Right.
And so it's kind of tilted to face that light towards the flag.
I'll ask Orville to look into this.
Yeah,
If
I like that idea.
Flagpole.
So-
So we'll table the flagpole light.
Okay.
Now for Christmas time at the park, I did talk to South, it's not on here.
Oh.
I talked to South and Jefferson who did the tree when we had one. He's gonna be looking, I know, he's gonna be looking at a flagpole Christmas tree or one of the trees like downtown Valpo has, not as tall as that one, but how it's stacked, it's called a stackable tree or something like that. He's supposed to get me the prices of that to stay within the budget of what it would have cost him to do the tree to begin with. Oracle is kind of interested in us doing that permanently, maybe purchasing a tree like that. I do know that Midwest Center had said that they would help replace the Christmas tree that we lost. Whether they would be willing to donate the money they were going to spend on a tree to help purchase that, I don't know what the costs are. He hasn't got back to me with any of that yet. I also asked him about decorating the gazebo and different things with all the Christmas lights that we do have to get that up and running. I would like to see the Pensy turn into a little
Christmas
Christmas
wonderful.
village-like thing out there.
Yeah.
It's so cute
So
and
perfect for it.
Good job.
Harley made the suggestion yesterday too, that we talked to like businesses about maybe like having Christmas trees and decorating them like through their business and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we did make other suggestions. Her and I are pretty upset about the tree not coming back. We want a tree again. And
Yeah.
he said, well, the tree won't be that big until you guys are basically dead. And we're like, no, that's not true. So-
No, because
No.
it was
Want this
planted maybe, what, 5-10 years ago?
Yeah. So.
And look how huge it
They
got.
grow like 5 feet a year.
yeah, we can't, we have to wait. We were gonna get one this year regardless,
Yeah.
just because we have to wait till they're dormant. And we are having problems finding a tree.
Yep.
That's the size, because we wanna go at least 12 foot. 10 to 12 foot tree, and we are having problems finding a tree. I've contacted nurseries, and nobody is, they're like, well, we'll have to look around and got back to you.
Well, look at
Ricky's, none of them, Christian, none of them, of the other ones that I've called have gotten back to me about a tree.
Yeah, like I'm thinking of like Washington DC, or
Yeah.
no, like New York time, or,
Oh, that big
they
tree.
they have it shipped in from like Vermont or something.
Orville said we could have his tree, but you gotta get the tree dug up.
I
It takes that big machine, and who knows how much that would cost. It'd be cheaper to buy a tree and stick one of metal ones on there.
Have you checked with the state of Indiana?
No, I have not. Would you like to?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
I spent like an hour, 2 hours out there like pulling weeds, and then he's like, by the way, we're putting grass there now. And I'm like, guys, I want a Christmas tree back for crying out loud.
Because they have a nursery type thing down 421.
Okay, but it's not gonna be like that.
No. No, I can get ahold of them and find out.
Okay,
Because sometimes they take and they remove trees from certain areas.
well, we want a blue spruce, because that's what was there before, a healthy one. And it only can be done when it's dormant, it can't be moved any other time, or else the survival of it.
When is it
Or
dormant?
with Charlie Brown.
Dormant
Christmas
season
somewhere.
is like when it's cold.
Oh.
The growing, you don't want it in the growing season, it has to be dormant, and that happens in the winter time.
What, did you call like Christmas tree farms? They may have like,
I've called a lot of places and I've not,
That's true.
they don't have blue spruces as Christmas trees though in Christmas tree farms, it's all those other trees.
oh,
Well, what size were you asking for? Because if you
A
could,
12 foot.
well, what if we could go with, because they grow, I believe, 2 to 3 feet a year.
But we won't be able to decorate it the next year.
But if we could get one, we can find one that's say an 8 footer or 9 footer, then next year it'll be
Well, that's what she's saying, she's calling places and she's not finding
Not
them.
even for that 12-foot.
Not even, yeah, and 5 foot, no.
We should look around.
Well, you know, it's a
I wouldn't go 5 foot, you take the 5 footer, I don't care.
Because I want them to come in and dig a hole and put some really good stuff in there before we put that tree in. So it grows really good, and there's no popcorn.
Doesn't have his girlfriend or his wife work at Menards, or his wife works at Menards, okay, but look up, come on!
The hard work.
They don't have that big of one.
And they're not bruising the Hold out on us.
But, and yeah, and the walking track's gonna start this month, so next week, I think is when she's supposed to.
How long does that take?
They should have it done in a week or so, week and a half,
okay.
maybe not even that long.
I think Mama said it was supposed to start actually on the 23rd, is what you said
Will it
yesterday.
be usable right then?
Not right away,
It's got to be tempered or,
whenever, I mean, it's got a cure, so we really don't want nobody on it until it's cured, and I don't know how long that process will take. So we'll probably, hopefully they'll rope it off as much as they can. I would say at least 72 hours for it to get really good, and, but it's also, kids are in school, so signs are gonna have to be put up, no golf carts on the walking track, because you know, people are gonna do it. People might do
Do
it.
that, people?
That's gonna be our race.
Some people might do it. We don't want, skateboards.
I will slash your.
Well, now that we just spent $20,000 on cameras, I think that we'll get every golf cart.
Don't they have to clean that all out? They're gonna come up
Yeah, so
with
it's gonna take a week or
6
so.
foot wide, so.
Yeah.
skid steer
It'll
and
be
scrape it all out and then pour the blacktop? Is that what they're doing?
I think they put like a smaller layer of gravel down below.
Yeah, there's a
You
big
know, they
Sand,
have like,
gravel, something.
Do you know when they're installing that swing set that we approved, like, does it still
The
not?
swing set just got delivered.
Okay.
We have to wait on the curb thing. I spoke to Marcia on the phone, she thinks it's getting delivered Monday.
Okay,
Once it gets delivered, she's gonna meet with Orville.
sure.
That way he can be out there and make sure everything gets put. They are going to remove it and haul it away because there was some misunderstanding that they weren't going to do it.
Oh, okay.
And I had to get on the phone with them and talk to Marcia, and they were really great. And they're going to take it and, because that's what we had talked about before when me and Tammy had met with her.
Sure.
So they're gonna take care of everything.
What would your thoughts be about, I don't know if you've been to the Butterfly Park in Valpo recently?
It's pretty. I
They
like that.
redid that, and they have those really neat, I don't know if any of you guys have been, they have these really neat, like, family porch-style swings. Could we get something like that for Pensy Park? Is that something that we can look into? I don't know how much
We
that
have those
costs.
mommy and me swings that are,
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like, I don't know.
porch swing.
Yeah, like a porch swing, but they're like, they're metal, so they're not something that like, somebody can just like go and like, just like throw over the top. They're not easily, manipulated, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, it could not be easily
There's a real
damaged.
short movement up at the
Yeah.
top. It's not a chain that could be.
They have,
flipped.
they also had some nice things out there too, like they're like this, not the sound, they make like sounds and stuff like that to like block kids from going towards the parking lot. I'll have to go out there and take some pictures, but the swings really caught my eyes because I think it would be nice to have something like that out at Pensy, if we could potentially have that towards like where they like the music and stuff like that is at. Just like a swing or two would be nice for people to just sit and chill out. I don't know where we look up the prices on things for that. I'm more than willing to do the legwork for you to look it up and bring it to the next month's meeting if
yeah, as long as the park can,
the company that put in the stuff at Drazer,
at Pensy.
no, but
the
I mean,
swings.
the people that did that over there.
Okay.
Don't we have catalogs?
Not from site services, but I do have some catalogs from Game Time and stuff like that is where you would find swings.
Okay.
Any type of recreational things for parks.
How do we know, like, this is gonna sound really dumb, but I don't mean it to sound dumb, but how do we know like where we're at with our budget? Like how much money we have left, like that type of things? We're getting close to the last few months of the year here, so I mean.
Lori has to give us that.
Okay.
So I was gonna ask her for, she's been busy, I was gonna ask her for, the budget, so we know exactly where, we have the money.
Yeah.
How much of it, I don't know.
Okay, I mean, because we have new members, they'd probably like to
Yeah.
know that information too, and
What
I'm
do you say
here.
about getting that to the next meeting?
Yeah, I'll bring that, I'll bring
That way.
Yeah, I'll bring it to the next meeting, so everybody has it.
Because my plan for the parks departments, I'm going to send out a letter to local businesses and ask them if they'd like to make a donation to the parks department, whether it's a one-time thing or a continual thing. So I am trying to do my part as well on that side of things to get money, not just for us to keep coming here and saying, please give us money, so, but yeah.
Well, it benefits the whole community, so,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
to invest in that, I would eventually like to see the movies and have events, see events happening at Pensy Park, because it's such an awesome
When
spot
is
to
the
have.
pavilion supposed to start over there?
We put that to the back burner to do the walking path.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
taking a big chunk.
I
Okay.
never did hear back from that guy either. I called him several times, and he contacted me one time, said, I'll meet you up here, and then I'm pretty sure he's still pretty bitter about what happened, so.
Yeah.
Can we see if it's possible that companies, businesses would like to sponsor a piece of equipment, like at Drazer? You know, like the baby and mom swing,
Oh, we already have the Mommy and Me swing's already there.
I know
You're
they're
talking about
there.
What she was talking
No,
about.
no, I'm talking about
Like the future.
somebody sponsoring that, like this is, and then they can give us the money for that, and then we can put a little plaque up there that's.
And there are grants that can be applied for, the Porter County Community Foundation, and their Game Time has grants where they'll pay for they'll meet half of whatever the cost of the equipment is. It's just a matter of filling everything out and getting everything turned in on time. Foundation, the Porter County Foundation, they have two cutoffs, because one I think is June, I think the other one's August or September, I'm not sure the exact dates. You have to go on their website and see what the cutoffs are for those. We've already asked, we've got money for RENC twice. NIPSCO does have some. There's tons of them out there, it's just the searching and finding them.
Because we missed out on the sidewalk one already, didn't we? So I know I asked my mom about that one again, and I think we had long missed out on that
I
one.
think so.
Such
What
a
about
bummer.
asking like the Legions to see what company they maybe use or something for the lights for the flagpole?
You want to do that?
Yeah, I'll reach out to them and ask them,
Okay.
see if maybe there's a solar version or something that's got enough brightness to it, but more
Okay.
reasonable.
Like a more commercial grade or something.
Yeah, that could be maybe half at least the cost.
Yeah, no, go right ahead. That sounds awesome, thank you.
Yeah. We'll call
Good
it.
idea.
Is there any old business? Any more old business? Anybody? Anything? Any other matters? Anything that matters? Like
You
to,
matter.
like to welcome the two new members to the board. Don't just sit there. If you have thoughts, ideas, please share them. Again, like there's no such thing as a bad question. It's, we can get anything from an idea. So if you have something, please share it with the board. If nothing else, we will call this meeting adjourned, and thank you for your time. Did everybody sign the sign-in sheet?
I think I see a signature.
Susan?
That's
I think that's Tammy, she can't sign.
Yep.